So, Zach, I'm going to kick it off. I'm going Chris Olave, my offensive rookie of the year. I just think he's a very smooth player, a very smooth route runner, right? And we all know Michael Thomas and Jarvis Landry is going to do a lot of the intermediate work. They're intermediate guys. Jarvis Landry is a king of intermediate. Same thing I could say about Michael Thomas. A lot of people call him slant boy. You got them doing the intermediate work, and now you got a nice versatile receiver that knows how to get beyond the coverages. And we all know Jameis Winston loves to air that ball out. Listen, I think Chris Olave is going to have some big explosive opportunities. I think he complements the Saints wide receivers on this team well. And I think, I'm scared, like I said, as a Buccaneers fan of this team because they have so much talent. Obviously, everything got to come together. But I think from a Chris Olave perspective, this year, by the end of this year, he will signify himself and cement himself as being the best wide receiver on this team. So I'm going Chris Olave for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, by the way, Chris Olave, third favorite on the board in Vegas at plus 800. My guy, I will stay at the wide receiver position. I think you know where I'm going, but I'm going with George Pickens of the Pittsburgh Steelers at plus 1,000. And for me, I look at George Pickens and I just think, man, like this guy is exactly what the Steelers needed. And we know the narrative with the Steelers. They're a team that knows what they're doing when it comes to drafting at the wide receiver position. Somehow Mike Tomlin was able to keep Antonio Brown sane for a 6-7 year span. And arguably that was the best 6-7 year stretch we've ever seen by someone at the wide receiver position. He was that good. But when you look at George Pickens, I compare him to some of the other guys in the Steelers receiving core. And I look at Deontay Johnson. I look at Chase Claypool. And there's no doubt these guys are really talented. And I think if they put it all together, one day they could be really good players. But they're just too inconsistent for my liking, and they just struggle with things that I cannot tolerate. When it comes to Deontay Johnson, he misses a lot of games due to injuries. He has drop problems. And I just, even though he's really good and really talented, I just keep finding myself asking for more. You look at Chase Claypool. He had a great rookie year, but last year it was clear that he had some flaws, whether it was just his attitude, not having any in-game awareness for what was going on. And just really being able to he was set off by like such little things, which is something you really don't need in the locker room. Calling himself the third best wide receiver in the NFL on an interview this offseason. Like I'm not a big Chase Claypool guy, to be honest with you. And I look at George Pickens, and I know part of the reason why he fell in the draft was his stuff going on the field, getting into fights, some off the field issues. But I honestly think when I'm watching videos of George Pickens in the preseason, just getting into shoving matches with opposing corners, like I love that. I think that's exactly what the Steelers need, especially at the wide receiver position. They just need someone to come in right away, no BS, don't be afraid of anyone, and just dominate.